जाके, शर्म नहीं करना आगे?
Namaskar, I welcome you all, Series 1, One Guru, One Technique. And we are blessed that we have with us Miss Priya Menon. She is an International Art of Living teacher. And let us proceed. Before we start with ma'am, let us start with Guru chanting.
Yes,
ma'am.
we can start with Guru chanting. Namaste, and thank you for inviting me for this show, Shallu. Let's keep our eyes closed. Jnanamulam Gururmurti Pujamulam Gururpadam Mantramulam Gururvakyam Mokshamulam Gururkripa Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Shri Gurave Namaha Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Before beginning this session, I would like to bow down to my Gurudev and to the Guru Parampara who have made me eligible to speak this topic. Grateful to all my senior teachers, Swamis, Sadhvis who have made me experience the Guru Tattva and who have made me what I am today. Bowing down to the entire Guru Parampara and going down to my Gurudev, Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Gurudev. Jai Gurudev.
So let's start, ma'am. My first question is, what made you start this YouTube channel, Voice of Peace, PG?
Okay. Can I ask you back? How do you feel after doing Sudarshan Kriya?
So
How was your experience?
Ma'am, I can't verbalize. It was so wonderful, and it's just going on and on. I don't want to skip even a single day without going in for Sudarshan Kriya. So that's what I wanted to say.
Are you experiencing peace?
Yeah, of course, ma'am.
You're experiencing, right?
I'm a changed individual. Like I'm changing. I'm still on the path of
Change, right. This is exactly the reason why we have started with Voice of Peace PG channel. Mainly because a person who has experienced peace can only speak about peace. And the more individual who can speak about peace can make a transformation in the entire society. An individual person who makes a transformation from within makes a transformation outside too. Because what we are inside is what we are outside. Now when we were handling the project, during the last 2.5 years, we have been handling 2 major projects, which you know. Shallu, you were also a part of it in fact. So during Corona time, we realized that a lot of people need this because the stress level and depression were going high. Initially as a teacher when we were taking course it was different, but now people came forward and said we are depressed, we are stressed. So they were aware of what was happening in their mind, number one. Secondly, during the Russia-Ukraine war, which is still ongoing, if you see there was we had evacuated 20,000 children from the country. See, after the evacuation, if you see, the children were totally confused. They were going through a lot of trauma from within. So a few of us, it was a team of Art of Living teachers who were like me, myself, and meditation teacher. Plus we had lot more people who are in the higher designated. In fact, I cannot take their names because they are placed in the higher designated position, and they felt that this particular technique Sudarshan Kriya will de-stress them. So when we started working towards it, we realized around 78 children, if I'm not wrong, 78 children did the program immediately when they reached India. And within a span of 1 week in March, 66 children did the online advanced meditation program. So after that, when they shared their experience with me, I felt it's a need of the hour, and I felt now the peaceful voice have to start talking. We are very silent people, isn't it not? We just enjoy peace and we're very happy with ourselves. So as Gurudev says, each person, especially when we experience peace and when we start sharing it, the entire things change. In your house itself, everything changed, isn't it not? So when a house changes, then the society changes. So one person who's peaceful can make a change. So this is how we started with Voice of Peace, and you can see the team, because all of us have shared our Guru stories there, including you. All of them who are in Voice of Peace are people who are practicing Sudarshan Kriya, who are experiencing Sudarshan Kriya. So this is just the foundation team, and will take a huge, big, definitely lots of them will be added in the Voice of Peace PG channel. Not just Art of Living, there are a lot of higher designated people who have done the course and who have experienced peace, and they want to contribute to the society. Probably because of their designation, they're not able to come forward. Really, I'm grateful to all those officers and on the higher level who wanted the nation to move forward peacefully.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, another question that comes in my mind is always that why we need to follow one guru and one technique. So that I think this is the most important question that needs to be answered from your side.
When this topic was chosen and everybody said, Priya ma'am, you speak, I was like, I don't know what to say, because Guru is an experience, right? You're feeling close to Gurudev is because it's more of an experience, and to verbalize something is very difficult. Verbalizing an experience is difficult. So I'm trying to do my best for this particular topic. I'm trying to do justice. Let me see how far I'm able to express it. One Guru, One Technique is a series wherein a lot of children and teenagers, and when I was taking in colleges, they used to ask me this. Because there is diversity, isn't it not? We see so much of diverse things. We are born in this world for what? To enjoy the diversity. So why is that only in spiritual path we have to focus on one? So here I would like to begin with Patanjali Yoga Sutras. If you see, we have already given, Niranjan has already spoken about Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Niranjan ji. So in that he speaks about the modulations of the mind and how when you focus on one, things change. Depth comes only when we start focusing on one thing in our life. This is from the gross to the subtle. It is perfect. Now if you see a spiritual path, you can enjoy accept all the spiritual teachings, fine. But if you follow one technique, then only the depth goes strong. And if you follow one guru, it's nothing to do with Gurudev or any gurus, that they have nothing to do, because they don't want anything from us. But for us, the fearlessness comes in us, because we know Gurudev takes care of us. So if it is one guru, he is there taking care of us. So 10 gurus you are following, whom will you know? So see, this is a mind's play basically. So if you are completely focused on one guru, your growth, it's our growth, it's not yours, it's our growth. All of us will start progressing more faster, and the fearlessness and the boldness comes from within. So that is why I felt one guru and one technique series have to be given more importance, especially for children, teens and youths, because let's give the best to the next generation, however possible in our own ways.
Ma'am, I also think one thing which is really important for all of us to understand is that we need to trust.
Yeah.
We need to have faith in one guru.
Yes. What do you think about it, Shallu? How do you feel about one guru and one technique?
I think when I started up with this Art of Living, when I did my first happiness course, I was completely taken aback. Most of my impurities and my past impressions, जिसमें मैं बहुत ज़्यादा indulged थी, I was completely out of it. All my past impressions, मतलब मैं सोचना भी नहीं चाहती. I don't want to even think about those things, those moments, and that was completely went off.
Correct.
And from that very day, the entire faith and my trust was with Gurudev. And that is how I feel like you need to trust, you need to have faith, and this is the most important thing. Then
Right.
only it goes on and on and on. So I think the entire world moves around the trust only. So that is how we need to trust one guru and
Correct.
one technique, I think. So.
Yes.
So ma'am, I have there is another question that is there in my mind. Normally I see there are lot many youngsters, those who are actually doing Sudarshan Kriya, but they don't want to reveal it. Why?
That is not children's problem, children's challenges. It most come from the upbringing.
Yeah.
If you see Punjab, they always honor, that particular state has always honored the gurus. They have gurus, isn't it not? But if you see the south, especially Kerala, because I am from Kerala, we don't have, in my family background, we don't have a guru. We just pray to Lord Krishna and we do all the rituals. That's it. So guru is not given an importance there. So when my parents have never taught what guru is, I never understood what guru is. But when I came into Art of Living and once I started experiencing Guru Tattva, that is when I realized the real meaning of Guru Bina Gati Nahi. Without him, this mind cannot be handled, because first of all the memory bank is completely full. Now who is going to teach us? And especially being a family where you have absolutely no guru, so then it is difficult. So as I started walking the path, I realized guru is important. So now I can easily say to anybody that guru is important in our life, is because of my experience. Now to my son, I can I'm imparting this knowledge of him. So right now he is able to connect to Gurudev faster. So it is actually a parampara wherein we have to take forward this knowledge. It's not knowledge, it's a Guru Tattva parampara has to be taken forward. As parents, actually generations back, we have lost in touch with that. India is a country wherein historically, if you see, India was prosperous when we had a guru, isn't it not? When we read those histories, I used to wonder, Shallu, my God, we were so prosperous and successful, and Hindustan was huge, isn't it not? Why? Because there was a Jagat Guru, and whoever is sitting on the higher designation, they were asking Gurudev, because they know a guru sees from a very different dimension, and he sees it for the well-being of the entire people who are residing in the earth. But when we are in that particular position, what happens is we see from a very narrow angle. Got it? So from the higher level to the family, guru is very important. So it is as a mother or a father, it is our duty to teach our children the Guru Tattva. Because we have not taught them, they feel, oh, Guru is somebody, Guru is a body. Actually we say Guru meaning itself is remover of darkness.
Yeah.
So we should make them understand that first is a physical body, then you are connecting to the Tattva. So this is mainly the mistake of the parents who didn't know what Guru Paramparas. So the family who have got Guru, the children knows it well, isn't it not? See, your daughter Kaira knows very well, because I am her teacher, I know it very well. So she tells me, ha ma'am, this is that. That's because your family has that Guru Parampara. So children mostly, I would say 95% of the generation doesn't know what a Guru is, because of the generation has not imparted the knowledge to the coming generation. So it's our duty to make them understand that Guru is beyond a Guru. A person who shows you God is higher, isn't it not? So it is very important that they know the value of a Guru.
And ma'am, how we can come to know that yes, he is my guru and he is the right guru for me?
That comes with the experience. The more you start connecting to Gurudev, for me it is Gurudev, for you also it's Gurudev. So it is more of our connection with Gurudev that, see, for me my experience was a guru who walks the talk is a right guru. I have heard Gurudev talking about peace. If you see, he is standing for, I stand for peace. He is the first person who held the placard and said, I stand for peace, because he is in peace, he is an embodiment of peace. how many awards he's got, isn't it not? All for peace. Wherever he goes, any difficult situation, he ensures that both the parties come together and he'll start a dialogue and say how to be peaceful. He walks the talk. And secondly, whatever he does, it is for the welfare of the entire society or community or for the entire universe. And he also ensures that we also grow from within. So for me, how I knew that Gurudev is the right Guru, it's very difficult question that you've asked, because I don't know really. But for me, what is my experiences? He's holding our hands visibly and invisibly. You just need to understand, as you already said, faith. You just need to understand that yes, you will have ups and downs in life. He is there to hold you, and you will see that you are moving forward with ease, without any difficulty. He'll show you the path. Challenges will move on both the sides. You will be able to see forward, and you just see if you can observe Gurudev, you will know he is the right person, because across the globe, millions of people have already taken him as a guru, and our own self-experience
Yes, I think it's our inner call also.
Correct.
So there is a bond which is, I don't know, कब का है, कहाँ का है, क्या है,
पता नहीं है।
अपने आप से वो बन जाता है.
बन जाता है।
That is also there.
Yes.
This is what I believe, and
True.
I'm sure many of us believes in that.
Yes.
Another question is how we'll come to know that Guru is guiding us and he's protecting us somewhere.
When you're walking the right path, and if you don't have any guilt, see, when you make a mistake, there is some guilt that's pricking you, isn't it not? That is your consciousness which says. But even after making a mistake, a guru pulls you out of it and pushes you forward and says, I am here, I understood, you have learnt the mistake, right? Now move forward. Don't get stuck. That only a guru can do it, not anybody else. A friend can be with you, tell you, but a guru takes you forward in your life, where you feel this is the end of it, and you feel there are times when we feel so guilty that without our knowledge we would have hurted others, or we would have said something. In a day-to-day base, we would have spoken something. Here is where Gurudev, especially when you focus on one Guru, you have the trust that he is there with me, and that power is a very powerful, strength in us. And he will not allow you to get stuck there. He will ensure that you are moving forward, and he'll hold you. There is an invisible hand which is holding you always. This comes with experience. Every step when we take, it moves on. And one fine day, you will know very well that you will feel the kavach around us, that his protection is there, isn't it not? Haven't you not felt?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That is there. Another question is, ma'am, I'm sure most of youngsters and teens, they are confused about what is the difference between spirituality and religion.
Yeah, I agree with you. Lot of them have this confusion. They have a confusion that religion is spirituality. See, religion is this is once again my opinion. Religion is where we are born. I think we are born in one, like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, whatever it is. That is religion, and you have to honor it, because when you do puja, part, etc., घर में जो भी कर रहे हैं ना, that brings the mind. So we are doing good things at home, so that brings a different vibrations to the house. But once you go out, then it is spirituality. Spirituality is knowing ourselves as a human being, as a divine being who have come here to care and share for each other, and we have come here to uplift each other. If I am not a divine for you, and if you are not a divine for me, then we cannot find divine anywhere else. Yeah. So it is, see, when I see you falling down, my hands hold you up. So then I become spiritual, isn't it not? So there, religious ends for me in the front door. Once I am out of the door, I become a spiritual being, wherein I am completely with everybody. So one humanity, one world family, and once again, it's the oneness in the entire universe, wherein we have come here to help each other, unity, and wherever possible, be caring and sharing to each other.
And what about Sanatana Dharma, ma'am?
Sanatana Dharma. As Sanatana Dharma is humanity. That's what I have understood. Sanatana Dharma is humanness first. Humanity first. Then comes the rest. Because once you can touch that humanity, and the divinity in us. Once again, this is individual practice. If we all of us have experienced the divinity in us, isn't it not? The humanity in us. When we start portraying that in the society, then it becomes Sanatana Dharma. Then it becomes the real Vasudeva Kudumpakam. And it will definitely happen very soon. Because all of us are uniting, and we have started each of them, even if you see on the very higher designated designation in all the ministries, people have started realizing the importance of humanity and understanding, and they wanted to give divinity the first preference now. So divinity is what? Being for each other. You are being divine for each other, isn't it not? You can't find divinity up in the sky and say, let me look up. No, divinity is each of us are divine. So for that we have to experience it. That's where the Sudarshan Kriya, once again, one guru, one technique. Why do we continuously say practice one guru, one technique? Is because when you dig in one place, only then can you find water. If you're digging in 10 places, it's going to be all over. You will not find anything, isn't it not? So even if you want to find divinity in us, you have to follow one guru and accept all the rest. Accept all the rest, because each school of thought is different. Each school, what they teach you is different. So accept everyone and move with one. When you start moving with one, there is something that changes from within. You will start experiencing peace, humility, and the valor comes within, and a fearlessness which says, I am with my master, Guru.
Ma'am, I haven't met Guruji yet, right? But whenever I'm thinking of, whenever I plan that I really need to go and meet him. So there are a lot many challenges that
you
comes
will meet him very soon.
So why is it so that these challenges are there?
These challenges are to make your sankalpa or your faith stronger. See, if you're going to meet some gift is very precious for you. Okay, it's given to you by divine. The more you are longing for it, the faith becomes very intense and stronger, right? That's why challenges comes. So there are a lot of people, the moment challenges comes, they step back. Meeting a guru is the ultimate. So the nature puts through all the trials in front of you. It starts from the family and then it goes to the fronts. People will say everything, but if you truly want to meet Gurudev, you will see how you land up in front of him. No, it will be a smooth flow wherein you land up, and you will get his darshan, and that is for sure.
Let's hope for the best. So with this, we come to the end of the introduction of One Guru, One Technique. We'll meet very soon with the second series. Thank you so much. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you. Jai Gurudev.